Alright guys, welcome back to the Bang No Boy Variety channel. Today's video, as you can see by the title, right after I make Gun Showcase Part 9. This is going to be Gun Showcase Wrap Up and Gun Wall. I'm going to finish showing you the rest of my weapons that I use for stuff. Fighting purposes mainly. So what I'm going to be using, or what I'm going to be showing you here, is I'm going to get right into it because I have a couple things to show you. Especially, I'm going to be showing you around my room, but I'm also going to be doing ASMR part of my channel. I'm going to be doing ASMR things like I did on the back of the Bang No Boy Variety, Bang No Boy Variety channel. So what I'm going to be doing here is just showing you some stuff. So right now this camera is on top of a little cart that has drawers in it. And we don't need to worry about the first drawer because that's stuff that's not pertinent to what we're doing right now. Next here, this is where I keep all of the Buzz Bee bullets and the off-brand bullets that work in Buzz Bee guns, as well as the heavy Buzz Bee bullets. A couple grenades. There. I have construction paper here. Probably should put that in this first drawer here. Get that out of the way. Got another grenade in there. This is the clip for the old rival gun that broke, but I still use it. My Nerf Super Soaker Squirt clip. My Nerf Mega clip. You actually see the Nerf Mega Centurion behind me. It's part of my gun wall. We'll be getting to that today. Sorry about the light. That kind of has to be on. It's only light that illuminates this back part of the area here. This obviously the clip that goes with the Centurion, not that. This one. Denix Beretta clip, and then the Nerf Rival clip, along with the Nerf lever action clip, and then my other Nerf lever action clip that needs fixed. In here I keep this little CBD oil box where I keep my bulk ammo. In my main container where I use all my ammo for my brown guns, in the main container I only try to keep at least 2 of each type in there. If I have more, they go in here. For if I need to have simulated where I'm not simulating, like where I'm not actually using the same shell to simulate, like I'm pulling multiple out of my pocket when really I'm just using the same. If I don't want to do that, make it look like and I actually be pulling physical shells out, I use my bulk ammunition here. 12 gauge shells, birdshot, 20 gauge shells. These are all empty ones, but I just use those for that. So, that's that. I also got a couple 22 LR shells and related things like that in there. This is just something I made. It's not really pertinent. So that's gonna be that. Now, here, right next to this are my screws. There's cogs in here, all kinds of stuff, springs, not just screws in general, but basically things of that type that I've either salvaged from guns that have been broken or that I can't use anymore, or that I'm getting rid of, and stuff like that. So that's what's in there. You usually don't have to use too many of them, but I've had to use them a couple times. Screws and stuff in there. And here in this Vegas cigar container, I'm sorry. Cigar container, I meant. Just got a couple things, a couple of the orange tips that I took off of my play guns. Just keep them in case I need to put them back on for some reason. Rubber bands, thumbtacks, or push pins, paper clips. I got a couple pieces of guns in there that don't fit in the screw container. Felt pads, and that's that. So just some basic supplies here, not an overly stocked tool container. I do have a lot of tools though in the garage that belongs to someone else who lives here, but I use those too. That's where I use if I need to undo screws, but those are just my stash of some of those supplies there. All my Nerf darts are divided up into containers for the type that they are. Elite, Zombie Strike, and other soft tip Nerfs. My brown gun bullets, mega bullets, and all the other types. Whistler tips, web tips, ballistic tips, discs, and any off-brand bullets that go into guns that are not buzz bees. And then the third drawer down there, we don't need to worry about either. My melee tools here, melee weapons, little toy hacksaw, a snake, it's not real, an awesome plastic knife, has a case for it and everything. This is actually a sword for dollar store, this is actually a sword case for dollar store sword. But I use it as a baton or war club or something. I've used it a lot for that. These little Ninja Turtle stabber things. And then just some balls in here. I usually don't use these in battle, but they can be used as grenades if that needs to happen. So that goes in there. Those go in there. Alright, so here, my slingshot. This slingshot looks lame at first, whether you think that or not. But I've used this many a times, and when this thing is pulled back to max thing with the Daisy Powerline glass slingshot ammo in it, you better be clearing out, because if you get hit with that, it is going to knock you into shape. This is my toy bow. Which brings us to our next thing. I actually have arrows off of a real bow. They're not razor tipped, don't worry. But I do have a couple sharp arrows that I do shoot off of this toy bow at boxes. I do like to fight boxes. I like to have pretend fights with them. You may think that's weird, but they actually are incredibly fun when you use your imagination with them. So you will see that on my channel as well. We will be using some of these tools in those fights as one of the main uses. These are just swimming goggles that can be used for other things as well. This is a railroad spike. Polished one that I polished myself. Don't worry, I'm not a thief. But this does smash boxes extremely well. And then my BBs up there for my Daisy BB guns. Okay. Back here, the extra penny rolls for my penny roll shotgun shells I talked about. I got to show these videos. Those are just for the ones that are already on and get bad. I have them in there. I do coin roll hunting, so I got those from that. Swords I have over here. My spray bottles. These are actually, we just got a new dishwasher. We waited a really long time because everything's on back order all now in these times. So we waited a long time, but these were in the box that came with it. I don't know what parts they're for, the dishwasher, but they're super hard cardboard that they're really good for smashing boxes that I don't need. So I use those for that. Those are a recent addition to my stuff in here. Now we're just gonna look around here. I guess up on the top of the shelf, that's where all the BBs and stuff are. It's gonna look very cluttered in here because it is a little bit. Trust me, it's as organized as possible. And then these boxes over here that you see, those are good. Those are target practice boxes that you see used sometimes in some videos. I'm gonna come over here and take you out here and show some of my weapons that are on this side here. This plastic battle axe. Wiffle ball bat. This I use a lot in smashing boxes. You'll see that used. All-purpose shovel. You will see this used in arena tournaments and sand digging. If I make any YouTube videos at the beach, which could be in the near future, I haven't done that yet. Lightsabers. We don't use these too much, but that's that. The Darth Vader one and Darth Maul one. This is my ramrod. It's actually a CB aerial for on a truck. You know what that is? That's the antennas that stick up so you get radio service. This is actually the ramrod for both my Airfield musket and my Denix musket. Because those didn't come with ramrods, obviously, so I had to improvise. That's going to be it for that. Now, one of the other parts of the title is gun wall, so I'm going to show you that, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down low, and we're going to start at one end and work the other. These are all the brown guns. I believe I can't, yeah, I can switch my cam, so I'm just going to do that. So this is just a better way to look at it here. So these are all the brown guns that I got here. All my Nerf guns, the Nerf gun category, as you can see here. Over there is my seashell diorama. Get a closer look at that. Just assembled that into a little formation. Now the brown gun pistols. Some more of the brown gun pistols. My Denix Beretta beneath there. As well as my major Nerf guns. These are all the target practice boxes. And here's all attachments and stuff for things. Okay. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. I'll be making one more video after this explaining the history of my battles.